Hey, what's up, my fellow YouTubers? Welcome back to Rocket League, and we have Cartman's Crash Out. I'm keeping up with the trends because I know what that phrase means, and it's also the name of our latest event in Rocket League, Cartman's Crash Out. Complete challenges to unlock Cartman, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny toppers, then score decals for each boy in the shop. So just like Fortnite, Rocket League has its own thing, celebrating, the famous, animated series. Like, finally, Rocket League gets, their own South Park event. As you can see, I'm using my Tesla Cybertruck with this new, awesome, black market, livery and these glitch wheels and so on. But focusing on the main topic, Cartman's Crash Out. Stan, Kyle, Cartman, Kenny, and Butters have driven all the way from South Park, Colorado to the arena. Complete challenges to unlock toppers. They'll have the gang in charge of your battle cars. And the animated Cheesy Poops Octane decal. We have like 6 different rewards you can grind towards and collect, which I'm going to be doing after I do a couple other plans, like before my birthday, later. So yeah, we have give 10 first touches in online matches for the Stan Marsh topper, and all of them are bobbleheads, which is pretty cool. We have Kenny McCormick for score 13 goals in online matches, demolish 26 opponents in online matches for Kyle Broflowski, drive 4,000 meters in online matches for Cartman, and get a goal and win in 5 online matches for Butterscotch. And also gain 4 XP levels for the animated Cheesy Poops Octane decal, which looks really good. The orange, animated side of the Cheesy Poops, like flowing in the air, in the rear end, and we have the Cheesy Poops, green and green with the stars and logo and the rocket ship. So yeah, pretty cool. Like, not much you can earn in this event, but it'll do, I can't wait looking forward to completing all this and collecting every single item here. Oh yeah, check out the item shop. We have the premium bundle, the vehicle bundle that goes along with this event, South Park event. We have the Stampede, a brand new vehicle body with its with a set of exclusive with its own set of exclusive South Park decals you can buy along with it. We have the Stan Marsh decal, which has Stan Marsh, color scheme, and also some little Easter eggs, like tell her she's my muse, like Stan holding a boombox on one side, Randy on one fender, what seems to be the officer problem quote on the fender, dude, Stan for something, bumper sticker, sweet dude on the other side, and Terrence on the other fender. Next we have Kenny's, decal, not Kenny, Kyle's decal, excuse me. We have the South Park Cal's logo on one side. Kyle saying, I learned something today on one back end, and on the other back end, we have the South Park Cal's logo on the other side. Oh my god, Kyle on the door. Dude, sweet bumper sticker, and I learned something today on the rear windshield. Oh yeah, the license plate. Go Cows for Kyle. Wendy, for the stands, decal. The license plate, Casa Bonita for Cartman, and also Cartman's decal. Looking pretty good. Officer Cartman on one fender. Osimo on both of the rear, on both of the rear fenders. whatever I'll do what I want on both on one rear side. I'm trying to find out the wording for it. Cool on the other side, sweet on the rear windshield, and no bumper sticker. Kenny's, we have Go Cows, some rats, Mysterion, trash, you know, some graffiti, woohoo, on the broken rear windshield, Quest Mysterion logo, and Kenny was here on the hood and for the license plate, and fellas for Butters, fellas for the license plate for Butters, a whoopee on the hood, South Park Cows, you know, logo, all hamburgers on the rear windshield, and Butters as a squirrel on the other like rear side, you know. We have retro paneling, other decals that are not South Park related, and exclusive wheels, and that's about it. So I'm gonna find a match of competitive, so see you in a bit. Okay, match of the episode. So excuse my awkward commentary, I'm just a bit wonky from being sick. Also, like, I'm recording this, you know, before my Time Splitters video, because in my Time Splitters playthrough video, I said I was recording a couple other videos before it, before my birthday, you know, like coming up pretty soon, and so it's just like I'm kind of like hectic and I'm just like out of whack right now. So let's see, crap, and we're already fucking up. Oh shit. I'm not gonna say much, but my birthday, it's not gonna be very exciting, but I'm still going to enjoy it, you know, like I'm still gonna do, like, I still have plans, you know, like, I'm not too worried about it, and there's already a gift lined up for me, for this year, which is going to be great. Like, something that my dad probably hinted of me getting, you know, more than I hinted of getting, you know, like, if you know what I mean. Like, something more my dad's idea, but I'll still, like, enjoy it, and I'll still, like, love to have it in my collection and still enjoy it, like, but I don't know what it is yet, but let's just say I love it, you know, like, like, by the time I upload this, by the time I upload my Time Splitters video, it'll be probably my birthday. Now, and I'll know what it is, so, yeah. Okay, moving on, so yeah. Let's just say it's an awesome gift, you know, and whatever else I got during my birthday is just as good. Okay. Ooh, yes, I got it. So yeah, I'm just trying to, like, I'm all over the place. Like, I just got back from Hot Wheels Unleashed, you know, like trying to finish where I left off exactly, you know, in the single player campaign, like, I was having a difficult, like, time with some of the challenges, you know, I had to take a quick break, and so, yeah. And I'm struggling to come up with fresh ideas for my YouTube channel, I know. Like, I'm trying to break out of the freaking cycle of doing the same stuff, you know. I do have some ideas, I do have some ideas, it's just finding a chance, you know, to have like, enough space to myself, you know, long enough to, like, do it, so yeah. Hopefully it will turn out well, you know. Oh yes, awesome. Oh yeah, and I heard about Ubisoft, you know, like, fucking up again, you know, and bad this time. Like, they had to cancel like 6 things, you know, with like Ubisoft, like one, like, a lot of people, like, I was never a fan of the series, but I knew about the series growing up. Oh damn, like 4 in a row. I knew about the series growing up, but I never played any of the games, you know. Prince of Persia, the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake. You know, I'm not a fan, but I know like so many people were looking forward to seeing that game make a comeback, you know. And after the like them showing a trailer and like showing off some pre-order bonuses, you know, after all that they end up canceling it. You know, not like just a couple of days ago. Like it was one of the few projects that were canceled by Ubisoft because Ubisoft is going through another like like restructuring. Like I don't know. Like their stock, like Ubisoft stock, you know, like is tanking now even more now because of what they're doing now. I'm trying to like say the words. Yeah, they're going like it's their new plan. Like they're canceling so much stuff and like to restructure like their focus on the the few things that are keeping them in business. You know, like they're not gonna they canceled like a couple like a few original games that they're working on. Like they were planning some games, but now they canceled because it wasn't worth the risk. Like they canceled a post-Civil War Assassin's Creed game, which would have been nice. You know, I just found it out from Young. Like they're holding back, you know, the possible, you know, Black Flag remake because of this now. They're just their main goal is to focus on just focusing on what they're good at, like scrape barely. Can't find the words. Okay, see you in a bit while I find another match. Okay, back. As I was saying, yeah, they cancel. Like, what I'm trying to say is, they're not taking any risks, you know, making any, like, brand new game ideas, you know, like, starting any other, like, game franchises or whatever. Again, my brain's, like, out of whack. So, yeah. And they might go out of business because them, you know, doing the same things, like making the same type of game over and over, like not sticking to the same, you know, routine of making the games exactly like the same open world like experiences, like sort of games, you know, like the same way, like every single like game, like sequel or whatever, without trying anything like crazy, you know, innovative or anything like or creative, you know, like nothing doing that impressive, you know, each game, you know, like doing the same thing over and over, like it's like they might go out of business, like they're not going out of business just yet, but it's something that might be driving them to go out of business, like their stock's going down, and yeah, they might get bought out by someone else, and so yeah. It's just they're not doing they're not doing anything, you know, like special, you know, like new to like they're not evolving, you know, from their usual stuff, you know. So that's why they're freaking going downhill right now. So yeah, that's that. And like sucks about the Assassin's Creed stuff, but even though I'm still on Odyssey, I'm trying to catch up to Mirage, and I'm trying to catch up on Assassin's Creed, finally do Valhalla and Mirage and stuff, but looking at Ubisoft, but how Ubisoft is like struggling now, like it's probably a good thing that I'm behind, you know, that like. You know, probably a good thing that I'm behind, you know, not like I'm, like, missing out on much, you know, new, you know. Like, enjoy the rest of the Assassin's Creed games while I can, you know. Like, don't try to rush and catch up on the series, like, enjoy the games that I have right now, you know, that I'm on and have right now. But still, I hate being behind, but shame that Ubisoft is burning now. And also, Siege, you know, like, Siege, I don't think Siege is in any trouble, but Ubisoft, you know, like, is in charge, like, freaking runs, you know, Rainbow Six Siege also. Like, I don't know what that means for Siege, you know, later on. Like, I don't know if that game, you know, that game might die early, you know, because of the Ubisoft struggling, you know. Like, I don't know, that might kill the game early, you know, like, start killing the game early, you know. Like, at the point where they just cut off, you know, support, you know. Like, that'll be surprising. But that'll be one less game, like, competitive game to torture myself and worry about, you know. I don't have to torture myself with Siege players, you know, probably. And one less competitive game to, like, worry about to grind, you know. But, yeah. And so on. Fuck. Help me. Seriously, cool to have my, you know, Cybertruck turned out, you know, with my new black market, you know, decal that I got from the loot box. Okay. And I'm almost done with the South Park event on Fortnite. Just the last couple member berries, you know, the last couple weekly, like, South Park challenges. So I can get the last, you know, 3, like, or 4, you know, battle pass items, you know, and the glider, you know. And I'm good for the rest of the season. I can take a break on Fortnite, you know, February. Until the next season starts. And so yeah, I promise, you know, I'm gonna try harder to, like, upload, you know, but, like, different stuff. Yeah, like, I'm trying to, like, work harder on my channel. Still determined to come up with something. It's just wanted to chat about my current plans and what's happening to Ubisoft, you know. You know, growing up with their games, you know. With a lot of their games, you know. Playing a lot of their games, you know, for so long, you know. Oh yeah, Watch Dogs, you know, yeah, it affected Watch Dogs. Like, Watch Dogs is probably, you know, Watch Dogs, like, was one of those series that people were getting tired of Ubisoft's same old, you know, like identical open world design, you know, game design, you know. Like, it was one of those games that people were sick and tired of Ubisoft doing the same open world, you know, design plan. So yeah, Ubisoft is, pretty much, dead for now because Watch Dogs has been pretty much doing the same thing each, game, like just another open world, Ubisoft game, cut and copy, so they're not gonna continue Watch Dogs right now. Talk me. So yeah, that's one of the series that's dead for now because people are tired of the same old thing, So I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you next time.